Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Continuum. I am Nick, call sign Creamy Grandpa, doing my best Brian impression. How am I doing so far, Mint?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Your last one was better.
Yeah, I know, but somehow I completely screwed up the recording, so we're going to have to do it again. I think the audio might still be messed up, but we'll do it live! With us is Scott, Mystic Viper X. TJ, Searing Might. Maybe.
He's not talking to us.
Okay.
You made him angry.
Yeah. Of course.
Darn it, I might mute my mic, and then I forget to turn it back on.
Yay, that's my job.
Hello.
And also, we have the a special guest from the Great White North.
Great White North.
Great White North, Honey Tea.
It's no more
Is he
white
like in
than some of your...
Ontario or something?
I'm further south than some of your northern states. Jeez.
Aren't you like near New York?
Yeah, but you still have polar bears up there.
Yes, you do. And Tim Hortons.
And Tim Hortons.
No denying we have Tim Hortons, that's for sure. I'm picking up stairs. I don't want stairs.
Well, there's an auto-sorting...
There's also some recyclers, which I could toss them into.
Oh, hey! We're not recycling stuff.
I want to recycle recyclers and watch the world just explode.
So, last time, we politely commented on the wonderful world of
Disney?
Technic, or Techic, and all the craziness that comes with modding Minecraft. And this week, I've done more wild and crazy stuff. Did you kill him, or did he just die?
He just died.
I was stuck in a hole, and I didn't feel like interrupting.
What hole were you stuck in?
That one. Darn it, I'm stuck in another hole.
This guy needs a jetpack, my friends.
There's a
Wow.
jetpack on the charging bench.
I'm gonna lose it. I really don't feel like taking it. Yay.
Oh, thank you.
So we have all kinds of new wild and crazy things that we've been doing.
Well, I've been trying to get UU matter generation for the quantum armor on automatic so I can make stuff for everybody. And you get a piece of candy, and you get a piece of candy.
And I think that the coolest thing though so far is this little deal here, which is a teleporter. You stand on it, hit the button, and poof.
Well, Creamy went off and made Alpha Site and made a new base because I'm running out of land to mine out here. So after he made it and we got it powered and everything, I decided to play around with teleporters. And now there's a teleporter that goes from here to there, which is quite amazing and fun and enduring.
And takes forever to recharge.
Well, yeah, there with Techic 1.4, there isn't chunk loading blocks. You can't keep blocks loaded in the memory when you leave. And so when you leave Alpha Site and there's nobody else there, nothing happens. And the teleporter doesn't recharge.
But when you spawn in, you have a nice little nightlight that pops on above your head.
Yeah.
I hear Hunter likes.
Eh?
My thermal nightlight.
Oh yeah, that scared the crap out of me when I first went there.
All the generators kick in, and as soon as you teleport, it's like, wow.
It's like, what the heck is going on?
Oh, and it's raining.
Is it raining men?
It's raining men.
I want to stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Do you still
Enough about my crazy little server. There's actually some wild and crazy Minecraft and general gaming news going on in the world.
Ooh, do tell.
The people who do Bucket, or the Bucket team, have joined Mojang. And they are going to be the driving force behind the modding API for Minecraft.
Honestly, though, who didn't see that one coming?
Well, yeah, a lot of people say they joined just to cover their legal issues because they were modding software for a video game that they did not have any rights to, and because of the problems with the GPL in general, it was hard to It was hard to let them continue modding software without them getting in some form of legal trouble, even though Notch and his legal proclivities are kind of entertaining to listen to.
Like, it's just as entertaining as listening to you say proclivities.
Proclivities. Well, it's like Notch saying, you could download my game and illegally pirate it, I don't care. Well, he doesn't care that you're illegally modding his game because it's whatever. But now that they're part of Mojang, they can do whatever they want to in the sense of modding and not have any, oh, this is illegal, oh, you can't do that. And they also can stay within the realm of Notch's view on what Minecraft should be.
Awesome.
Yeah.
On a sadder note, the developer for Terraria, what I would consider a wonderful companion.
I have a serious
Minecraft,
issue with this.
I don't know what's going on, so just keep talking.
He politely told the community he's no longer developing Terraria anymore.
And this isn't something that's like free to play or something he's just doing off in his spare time. He's collecting money for this, and he's just like, I got my money. I just don't even want to do it anymore. So he's not supporting the game he sold to people. Not cool.
That's kind of ridiculous.
And to add salt to the wound, he's leaving it open for modders to mod and add to the game. The problem is one of the biggest modders in the Terraria's gaming history happens to be the same person behind the MC admin snafu from a couple of years ago, and which was both the T-Shock T-Mod and MC My Admin admin control panels designed to go around both Minecraft and Terraria had backdoors built in for the developer and his cohorts to come onto your server, and they could do whatever they wanted to.
But I'm sure he learned his lesson, though, right?
No, because this same person is in control or is part of the MC bans global list, and he's completely
wrote an exception so he doesn't get banned.
Yes, and he is reputedly known for running around the server, or running around other people's servers and griefing them. So, it's an interesting, the only modder for Terraria of any mention or notice is kind of not somebody you want hanging around on your server.
A video game felon.
Pretty much. Him and his cohorts.
An evil genius, if you will.
Now, this is all supposition and...
what was that again?
Articles. So
Jargon. Say the word jargon.
No, I want to hear him say supposition.
Supposition.
Like your
So,
mean.
I don't know which ones are facts and which one are just people complaining about things going sideways.
And that's the facts, Jack.
It's just sad to see Terraria end because there was a couple of after the latest or the last release, there was a lot of we're gonna have this and this new item's gonna be added into this game. We're gonna have pets and all these crazy stuff, and then poof, it all went away. So.
Cool.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
But in better news,
Yep.
we have a new podcast show that we've been working on for. We got the WoW kind of
episode.
Yeah, where we play all as the same Worgans in World of Warcraft and just completely talk crap to each other.
How many people you got going in that?
4. We need one more. I know.
Totally wish I could do it.
Totally wish you could too. Tony was still might, but he was traveling. He sent me a text message today, which I'm going to read because it. Oh my God! I thought people who wrote our reviews were illiterate.
No, Tony
No,
actually
Tony
is.
is. So it's. I'm going to read this as it's written. Okay. So dude. MISSD. So I suppose that's missed. Your CVALLS. I think that's calls. TRAVELN. Traveling. Right. No.
Traveling. Like a wheelbarrow.
Yes. Traveling. Right. No. I think that's now. But ILL be back. I'll be back.
It'll be back.
Next, WWEEKK. I think that's weak.
That's so weak, dude.
So yeah. I'm reading this going, I hope he's driving or something and not looking down his thing, or because if he's doing that legitimately, like, oh my god, and why is there a giant hole in the side of your castle?
I'm gonna put Windows there. I'm just working on
Windows 8, or are you gonna stick with Windows 7? Better not be
Vista.
Vista.
I'm gonna go Windows 8. Well, I have a couple of Vista machines, so I'm done.
Speaking of, Windows and it's time to give a little back to Apple with we don't have viruses and Trojans and stuff on Apple software.
I still think you're making it up, dude.
I sent how many different websites saying the same freaking thing?
Yeah, but it was like, I gotta tell you, the websites that you sent were like, Bob's news site. I mean,
Kotaku?
Not Nick Didden's blog.
Kotaku. They're pretty known, but
you didn't send me that. The one that you sent me, the first one that you sent me was like, it was like Bob's website or something. I mean, I don't even know what it was.
Okay, what about the Apple reviews I sent you?
I don't think you sent me those.
Okay. Well, anyways,
You're talking about the money scam?
yes.
You sent me the Apple reviews, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Well, I sent those to Mint too. He lost them apparently.
So he says.
They got lost in the abyss.
His iPhone.
Lost
But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, I woke up one morning and, much to my chagrin, on my iPod or iPhone, there was some Chinese app that was downloaded in the middle of the night, which I'm assuming was probably from the cloud. But somebody had, bought that, and then bought like $40 worth of in-app purchases, and then just proceeded to buy $99 in-app purchases afterwards, racking up a $450 credit card charge. Yeah, and then I'm like,
But there's a way to return all that though. Finally.
oh, as soon as I called Apple, their fraud department, on hold for 4 hours, they instantly, reversed it, because you can't even buy this app in the United States. So however it appeared, it was bought in China.
To show the other side of the coin and how awesome Apple is, I have completed my transaction with Apple. I managed to come out ahead.
You cheated them.
I sent in 2 first-gen iPod Nanos.
That were broken.
No, one was broken. One had a cracked screen. And I got back 2 6th-gen iPod Nanos. So one broken LCD screen, 1 gigabyte iPod Nano, and a 2 gigabyte completely working all the bells and whistles iPod Nano, and got back 2 8 gigabyte 6th-gen iPod Nanos with radios, all the bells and whistles, touchscreen, the cool little one. I just think that is the most amazing thing I've ever seen a company do.
It's amazing that you cheated them and sent them a broken one. And
Yes, because they're losing so much money from that.
Yeah,
sure they're not
they just
losing
passed
money,
the GNP of Poland or something.
I thought
Like
they
Apple is
crashed-
worth more than Poland right now.
I thought they passed the GMP for most of Europe.
I don't know. I was just looking at the thing today.
It was a large amount of insane money, to say the least.
I'm actually no surprise here, but I'm reading the Steve Jobs biography, and it's actually quite good.
It is.
Yeah, actually, it's exceptionally good.
Not
It,
that I would, isn't good. I just don't know.
It's pretty. It is pretty well balanced. I mean, Isaacson's not a lackey. He's not being. There are some things that people that don't like Apple and don't like Steve Jobs are going to look at and go, "Oh, that's so biased." And then there are probably at least as many things that fanboys are going to look at and go, "Well, that's not fair." So, I mean, I figure if there's things that upset everybody, then he's got to be doing something right.
Word.
Word. Dag blang it. You never let me do what I want to do. I hate you.
Yeah, Mom. Wait, what?
I don't like trapdoors.
So did we go over all the new bells and whistles, Scott?
A little bit.
We were
I
gonna.
think we kind of grazed them, but then I
No.
started over. And
About the alpha site. So, first off, the TechIC 2.0 is out. It was out, and then they pulled it because something horrible went wrong with the server software, and then they brought it back.
It was
And it's
punching
got
babies.
Yeah, I was punching babies. It's got some new stuff in it, like computers, and it brought back pipes.
Crack pipes?
Wait. What do you mean computers?
It has computer craft in it, so you can build a computer and place it, and then program it in, I forget the name of the language, and then it will do functions and tasks.
That's cool.
It brought back chunk loading blocks and what is the name of that pipe that I was complaining that wasn't here anymore?
Distro pipe.
Distribution pipes, a special designed pipe that no matter what you throw into it, it will distribute it evenly, or however you set up the distribution to be. It's kind of like a diamond sorting pipe, but instead of it sorting, it just distributes. And then it brought back what is the word? Teleporting pipes, which I don't use teleporting pipes. So I wouldn't know what to do with them if my life depended on it. But it took away advanced machines, which is all the high-powered macerators and furnaces and especially
those are kind of
panels.
important.
Just a little
I
bit.
prefer those over my distribution pipes. And as much as I want to figure out how to use a computer, just
You have a hard enough time figuring out how to use a computer in the real world, Scott. Just
I know.
work on that first.
I should just go with an Apple and be done with it.
Oh!
Uh,
And what about the capital punishment machine for the snowman?
oh, well, so we got, because I haven't upgraded to 2.0, I've been working on this world, because I was thinking suspicion, even if I upgraded to 2.0 and did the update process, that's kind of weird and wild, I'd still lose this world. I've added a new machine called the recycler, and it pretty much recycles whatever you throw into it, but I kind of like having it running when I'm not recycling anything, so we added the snowman torture device, where we politely
Pound his rear.
consume all the snow from his butt, and
Because if anyone's ever made a snowman in game, you know that they just poop out snow everywhere they go.
yeah.
So underneath him is a block breaker, which breaks. Man, I cannot talk. Which breaks the snow cap block repeatedly, and he just keeps replacing it. But we have to keep him on a steady diet of laxatives in order to keep it full.
Yeah. I don't like the block breaker block because I find that it lags out my system, and I'm not on the world's greatest computer, so it kind of raffle bones what we're doing. So if I'm working on anything that requires, very precise placement of blocks, I kind of turn that machine off.
Let's face it, you're not even on Indonesia's greatest computer.
Yeah.
Or Malaysia.
I finished the gate around the whole complex and the gates, or the fence around the whole complex and the gates for all the exit points, and I am now working on the farms to automate all of them and bring all their power collection and piping and controls inside the castle.
Automate all the things.
So I could be inside
the
the
first thing I
castle
thought of.
and throw a switch and be able to turn on the rubber farm, the tree farm, the wheat farm, the pumpkin farm, the melon farm, the cactus farm, or there's no way to farm, or we haven't been able to find a way to farm flaxseed, which gives you string, instead of killing spiders, which was really nice. So I'm going to have to look into. I've been trying to automate it, but nothing I do works.
So basically, he wants to log in, stand in one spot, press a button, and have everything done for him.
I'd rather spend more
Sounds
time
like a fun game.
tending to my miners than tending to all my farms.
Which what do the miners do? Mine for you.
Yeah, but 5 of them, so they consume a couple of days worth of my time just tending to them.
So yeah, they mine for you, and then you take them back. And what do you do with the minerals? Oh, you have those mine themselves as well, or
Auto sorted through the system.
So you basically just stand in one spot and just watch everything work.
This is coming
He
from
is
the
the
guy.
puppet master.
This is coming from the only other person on the server who has a full set of quantum armor, which requires all this wild and craziness.
Yes, I have been bought off to shut up by giving me quantum armor. That feed. Oh yeah, I like it. It feeds you, so you don't have to feed it. It just feeds me with electricity. So I don't know how that works.
2 new mouths to feed now. Mint and Searing, they want quantum armor for themselves. I'm
Speaking of Searing, he's died like 30 times already.
Yeah, I should, but he'll probably still die. And lose that full set of quantum armor, and then from then on, it's just you're banned from my server.
I wouldn't give it to me either. I think I'm on fire right now. Yeah.
How are you on fire? You're in the water.
Burst into flames.
No! Oh, I have half a heart left. Okay.
Oh, and we finished mining out the underside to the castle, and now I have so much on my plate that I want to do that I haven't been able to work on it, but I'm going to fill out all the levels underneath the castle and then put in the 5 nuclear reactors so I can have nuclear reactors going. And then once the castle is done, I'm moving off, making a pagoda somewhere no one can find it, getting teleported to that pagoda, and never talking to you people ever again.
Just thought you'd like to be aware of the fact there's an Enderman in your basement.
There's always an Enderman in my basement.
And he's not being very friendly right now either.
I caught one that was moving a chest, or it looked like he had a chest in his hand.
No.
I don't think they can do that.
You sure?
I thought chests were on the disallowed list.
Well, he was
'cause
carrying
they have
something
energy
around that was
then.
orange, or that orangish brown.
Currently, the only way
punched him
down
and he
to the
disappeared.
basement is broken because I'm still working on it. So yeah, that's what's been going on in this little world.
And that's been happening.
And in the real world, where things are a little bit more important and the points do matter, I am going to be having a baby boy in June.
He's naming it Tiberius.
No,
No,
I'm
he's naming it Creamy Grandpa.
I'm naming it Malcolm. That is the current consensus.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, for the name.
Malcolm
okay with
Jamal Warner Clinton.
Yeah.
Kanye West Clinton.
And
Kanye, I'm gonna let you finish, Clinton.
I've got another ultra. Or I don't, but the wife has another ultrasound later this week, and we're gonna figure out if everything's hunky dory or.
Gonna make sure it takes after her and not you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're all hoping.
Don't want to have to feed it to the wolves.
Maybe if we're all lucky that there's a really hot, a neighbor or postman around that you can luck out.
Oh, that's harsh.
That is
Funny,
hard.
but harsh.
That's why she's been ordering so many packages off the Amazon.
Packages.
She's getting her packages all right.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I've heard
cool.
Scott not talk to us for months for less than that.
Hey,
So what's going on with you guys since I
he's still talking to us. That's good.
dominated this entire podcast?
Well, I don't know. I've had some
That much, huh?
work things happen, which got straightened out, luckily.
I added extra
Super
128 EU generation to the roof while we were talking.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
How'd you do
Try
that?
again.
2 medium voltage.
Whew.
Yeah, but we're talking about real life.
Oh,
Other than that, I got
Mint,
a.
Are you still playing whatever went free to play? I forget the name of the
City
game.
of Heroes. I haven't actually had much time to play much of anything. I mean, I've been screwing around with single-player Technic stuff, but that's about it, really.
I got a.
Doing work and other various
Important things.
I got a tablet the other day.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
we had this long conversation for about 6 hours about him getting a new computer while he was doing his taxes, and 2 days later he has a tablet. Not really a new computer, if you ask me.
Damn near.
Apparently, the government did not think that he deserved a full computer.
Oh my
and
God! Scott hurt the whole time I was doing my taxes. It just every time they ask me a question, is like, "Is your car fuel efficient?" No. Deduction. Fuck.
Denied.
Nope. Less. Oh.
Well, I put fuel into
Do you-
it, and that's about as far as it goes.
Yeah.
Are you in an area that uses solar panels? No. Deduction. Oh.
My dad
You understand
has
that deduction means
No,
deduction
the
is a
other way.
good thing.
No, they were deducting like
Oh, no deduction.
yeah, no deduction. No, actually
Right.
opposite. Whatever the opposite of the deduction would be, it was increasing. I was like, I'm getting less every answer I answer. There's less and less of a return coming out.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
ah.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, no.
I think most of that was from state taxes, though, and I feel kind of bad for you.
Yeah.
That's why I love the state
Wisconsin
taxes.
is extremely green, so if you don't follow their,
Well, it's because they're all Packers fans, right?
not all of them,
Not all of them.
not me. Packers suck. I said
And
it.
they win half our viewership. No, I'm kidding.
So we're down to what, 1?
The only thing we can't say is Australians suck. Otherwise,
Oh yeah,
it'd be other way.
Australians are awesome.
Yep, love them.
Love them to death. They all rock.
Couldn't live without them.
I could, but they still rock.
Yeah, the Pacific Ocean just looks so empty. Wait, are they?
It's a big blue spot, you know?
Exactly.
You never would have had Crocodile Dundee or
Where would we be
Nicole
without
Kidman.
Outback, man. Where would I get my ribs?
Someplace that
And
makes
with
good
that,
ribs.
we just lost all of them. That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Oh,
no,
there it went.
that's a spoon. Ah, see, you've played knifey spoony before.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Let's
with
run this wiring.
the new quantum armor, one of the things is it feeds you. You can run really fast, which is you can
Jump
do
really
right now.
high.
Jump really high, like you can do.
I'm not gonna say that.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Well, actually, I think it's helping because I have my jetpack on, so I float. But still, I can jump.
I love jetpacks all the way up until they break. And it's like, really?
Yeah, until you run out of gas, and then what do you call them?
They turn
Skeleton.
into
Skeleton
peat.
shoots you with an arrow, and it's like gone. Like,
I was like, oh.
no. Now I gotta steal another one from Scott. So he's like, why are they all gone out of my charging bench?
Every day I come in and make 5 jetpacks. 1 for me and 4 for the charging bench. And every day
They
they're all
just
gone.
disappear.
I'm like, what's happening?
Well, I lost 2 of them from working on your endless pit because it would lag and then I'd end up stuck in the pit. I almost lost my whole quantum armor because I was lagging so bad I couldn't get out of the lava. It got down to half a heart, and I was like, oh.
Even if you're not lagging, you can get trapped in lava just because of the way lava hits you, and you take the knockback hit, and that stops whatever you're doing, and that raffle punch you. So, because I made quantum suit to go into the Nether so I can make Nether stuff. Fell into a pool of lava, lost everything. I was like, really?
And I don't
This
feel so
sucks.
bad. At least I've kept my quantum suit.
No, I did this on another world.
Oh.
Thank God for
Small favors.
older worlds. We don't play on that world no more.
So, Searing, what have you been up to?
In real life, or
Sure.
Sure.
so, I bought a whole bunch of Warhammer figures and I've been painting them. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job, but I'm probably
Homo. What?
Waiting for that.
Go on.
Wow.
Come on.
So, did I break your concentration? Sorry. Go on.
That was wrong.
And he hates us now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pull a Scott. Bye, guys.
Any
I
good
was
fist
playing
pumping
some
lately?
discussion. No, not particularly. I mean, there's an average about 5 fist pumps per day, but that's generally just like at school after the Pledge of Allegiance. But
You just fist pump to the flag.
I fist pump allegiance.
America.
I pledge allegiance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the flag.
Start. Oh, I wasn't even gonna go there. Snooky's pregnant. I learned that today.
What's that?
Who's pregnant?
Snooky.
Snooky's pregnant? Great.
Oh.
Yeah, you
is
can
that
name
even possible?
your son after Snooky, and then she'll name her child after you.
Pretty sure that won't happen. I'm pretty sure my significant other would murder me in the process, so I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
What's going on here? Thingy
Otherwise-
confuses and confounds me.
Okay, Scott,
Yeah.
we need to run this cabling
What cabling?
before I
You
go
won't.
mad.
You won't do it on the roof like I set it up to be.
It's time to lay some pipe.
Show me where you want it.
Show me.
I need.
I gotta lay some pipe. Show me where you want it.
Have you seen that
Go
new
ask the
Drano
snowman,
commercial?
because I think that's the.
Oh, he's already getting it.
That's
Have
what
you
I'm
seen that
saying.
Drano commercial with the chick and the two
Let him just let him keep going.
Just let him keep going. Okay, I'm just wondering about it.
Just
It's the new Drano commercial with the new Drano with the snake pipe that will snake your drain in the process of being Dranoed.
go on.
Yes, go on. Tell me more. Okay.
I know what you're
Obviously, you haven't
talking.
seen it,
No, I
and
know
it's
what you're
really
talking
hilarious.
about, but I just want you to keep explaining it. So
Okay, thanks. I feel the love.
go on.
Shut up, Sharon.
Okay.
What's so funny about it? Just the fact that she's sticking a snake down the drain to pull out a giant hair
No,
clog?
it's just the commercial. It's like, okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay, I see.
So this is where this is going.
Yes. Classy. Classy, Drano. Real classy. I have no idea what brought that to my mind, but it did. So, deal with it.
Cool.
Story, bro.
Yeah,
Told at parties.
I know.
No, I can't do that. Damn
Oh
it.
yeah, Scott's cat's in love.
And love, or as other people say, in heat.
You really should hear it. It's hilarious. It's just like, go away. That's all you can hear in the background.
The cat's jealous. It wanted
Jealous.
the
That,
sight
no,
of
the
your
cat is
children.
like is in
wants
love
babies,
with Scott.
too.
It's in
no.
love with Scott.
It wanted to sire your children, and you denied it. I think that's a term, right?
Yes.
Sire.
That's a term. Sire.
Okay, so where am I running this cabling?
On the where I'm placing these blocks up along it. You have
Which
to run.
side, left or right? And why are these blocks in the middle? That makes it really hard to place cabling. You know that?
You're not placing those cables in the middle. You're placing it one block down from the middle.
What are these really
Children.
long blue
Now you're
stuff?
confusing me even more.
Children.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of blocks. You know those things you need to make things, to do things with things?
Oh gosh.
Long time ago, I can still
I can
remember
still remember
I can never
the
take
century, how it made me
how it
smile.
made me cry. Smile.
Keep going, Sarah. I can't remember.
Then one match, it makes me shiver.
Come on, no.
Wanna,
Do the Star Wars version.
No.
Way better.
I
Oh,
don't know that
okay. Long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn would try to talk the Federation into cutting them a little slack. But their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas and met Jar Jar and Boss Nass. Searing? Oh, you don't know it?
I don't.
Scott?
What? No, I don't know songs, music. What is this strange noise, man? That I know.
What is this pitter-pattering of the hands?
Okay, so the black cable is going to be the power cable to both sides. We're just going to dump a MFU down the middle of the hallway.
Anakin guy, maybe Vader someday later. Now he's just a small fry.
I need 2 pipes coming out of each hallway, connecting, and 2 pipes going down the row. And the 2 pipes,
His home and kissed his mommy
one's input,
goodbye,
one's output.
saying
and then
soon I'm gonna be a Jedi.
One power. So if you're gonna
Soon I'm gonna get that darn spy.
place, give me one. Or
That
4.
was century incidentally, and he left it
To die.
I
Come on, Brian, you know the words.
think he left.
He did not.
No, I'm
leave.
still here.
He's
Place
he's
it-
just basking in the
Place
glory
it
of
there
his
and a long line all the way
slight
down.
internet fame.
It didn't work. I hate you all.
Come on, Brian, you know the words.
What didn't work?
I'm trying to replicate your distribution system for the mass for the recyclers, and it's just not working.
Well, what's not working about it though?
It's doing it. Well, you know what? You're trying to recycle the same stuff. Like just you're feeding it one stream of
So you're in a
normal
different
stuff.
game.
Yeah,
Yes, he's in his world.
I'm in my single player world.
Oh, so we're not important enough for you. It's not like we're recording here or anything.
Actually, I think he
I'm
just
still
doesn't
here.
like the fact that it lags like a bitch.
Okay, Scott, another question.
Sure.
We're going to need to push this pipe down this one hallway because there's 2 branches.
That's what she said.
Yes.
So I'll just run along.
Try the
one
back hallway.
or-
No, not the corner.
It's a little dirty.
One end.
Just clean it up.
You'll have to make sure to double insulate that pipe before you.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my
I can't believe I
god.
said that.
But that's... Oh, well, you're where you need to be anyway.
Are we out of pipe?
Just ignoring us. They're just like, yeah, whatever.
No, but you're like right in line where your other inputs are.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll do it down the side.
Oh, yeah.
Or your
Or in the middle?
The back hallway is pretty close to the loading dock.
Yeah, it is. So, Scott, the pipe you're putting, is it insulated?
I don't know if I should answer this question.
No.
It really is no
No,
good
no,
answer.
you shouldn't. I'll just answer. I'll just tell you right now. No, you shouldn't answer that question.
Damn it. I don't know why I have these, but they annoy me.
That's what she said.
Are you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of your way.
Innuendos.
Innuendos. So, Siri, you wanna?
Where are these power
You wanna-
connections supposed to come up? Sorry.
What do I want to do?
The side that the pipe is on is the piping side. The other side is where the electricity comes up.
So we're running down the wrong side of the hallway then.
So, Hunter.
That's Wedstone. That's not power.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah, we're running down the wrong side of the hallway then, because you need
Hunter.
to power.
Fine, I'll move it to the other side.
I'm sorry, I'm not speaking his language. Hunter A.
A.
Eh? What do you need, Creamy?
Yeah. So how's it up in the up north there, A?
A.
Hey.
It's nighttime. It's dark.
Well, yeah, it is here
I'm
too.
sleepy.
And the polar bears
it's
are
nighttime.
all asleep.
And I'm watching Serenity. Good movie, by the way.
Serenity.
Eh.
Did you watch the Firefly first?
I haven't got around to it yet.
Ah.
Time out.
Mistake.
The
We just
mistake
lost
was
all the
committed.
viewers.
The mistake was committed about 5 years ago.
A boot.
So,
Oh, you already seen Serenity?
I've seen Serenity like 5-10 times now.
He saw
Oh, wow.
Serenity before he saw the TV show. Mostly because he's in Canada, and Canada doesn't have good television.
Ouch.
They really
Wait,
don't.
who liked Stargate SG-1? Or was it
I like sci-fi in general. I like Stargate SG-1 over Star Trek just because it takes place in the now instead of and the distant 24th century future of doom and gloom.
Speaking of,
I watched most of SG-1. I gave up in the last couple seasons, but I wouldn't say
I don't like
a,
or
I wouldn't say it was a masterpiece of
Science
the
fiction,
television art
something?
form, but it was and it was entertaining.
Speaking of sci-fi, Brian, are you up to date on the Doctor Who?
Do you got it bundled?
Not
a Japanese.
I watched the last season that I watched.
I
I don't know if there's been another one since then.
There is one running right now, but
there is.
Right now?
I'm talking about like the last one to complete.
Well, the one that
the
last one that I watched ended with the I don't want to give anything away.
Was it the Pandorica plotline or the Silence plotline?
It was a Silence.
The
plotline.
Silence.
Okay, that's the last season they produced.
Yeah.
Did you
Okay.
watch the Christmas episode that they had just last
No,
Christmas?
I'm sure I have.
It's pretty
Well,
good.
anyways,
I
with
liked
the Silence plot line, holy plot twists.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. Well, we all. I mean,
Yeah, it's
we
That's
kind of
the
knew.
last episode,
well,
they just
we
tied it all
kind of knew
together.
the one
I
about
can't put redstone
River?
lights underneath there.
Oh, River, that was coming. I saw
that.
it.
We kind of knew that was coming.
I didn't.
Okay,
honestly.
I kind of. Well, I don't know whether I don't remember whether I had heard it or I just kind of
Are we
knew
going
it.
to divulge spoilers, or are we going to
No,
No,
it's
I'm just saying the thing with River is surprising.
we'll talk
I didn't
spoilers
see.
later?
It was good though. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I think
I don't
I've
know
got
what we're
like
I
talking
gotta
one.
say, Amy is one of the best companions. I mean,
She's incredibly attractive.
well,
She's a babe.
it's a shame she doesn't have a soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I guess. I've gotten my mother and sister.
she seems to have gotten a little.
Hunter, come back down
I could
here.
get over the lack of a soul.
I've gotten my mother and sister into watching it. We're actually on the Silence plotline now.
I just love that. That's funny. Well,
it's just amazing how
I think
like
I might be able to live without the soul.
right towards the end,
Just
she
saying.
falls into the whole companion like. How they all turn out. She turns out just the same as they all do, which is kind of surprising with the way they.
Did you watch the Christmas episode?
I think I haven't gotten to that yet.
Is she in the
Sitting.
Christmas episode? Because
Yeah.
usually they use a different companion.
She ties it in at the end.
Oh, I have to see if I can get it. Is they have like on iTunes or whatever, or do I have to
acquire?
Nefarious?
You should acquire it.
I should acquire it.
It's really that's the thing with iTunes, and I was like, I acquired like every single season, and then after starting watching, I realized, hey, it's on Netflix.
Up
So
to
I'm
season
like-
5 of the new season.
Yeah,
but here's the best part.
Newest season's not.
Except for all the specials.
Oh yeah, that too. That ticks me off.
I'm like, why would you not add specials? And because they're so
Hunter, no.
important to the plot, why would you not have the specials?
Season 5's Christmas special was
What are
one of
you-
my favorites.
What are you
with the
knowing
fish.
me about?
Which one was that?
Knowing you about what you're
The one
doing.
with the fish and the
Why?
Victorian.
As I said,
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was pretty
a
good.
Christmas
I
story.
like that episode a lot. Yeah.
That was a good one.
fuck. Screwed the pooch on this one.
I'm still not 100% on the new Doctor though. I don't just.
Are you kidding me? I
Damn
really
it.
like him.
I don't
mean,
like Matt Smith.
The thing
Just gives
is
me the urge to buy
Eccleston.
bow
I was
ties.
like, totally behind him. Like I thought there could
I didn't
be
like him at all.
a better. I just liked him.
I didn't
And
like
Scott
him at
says
first.
it's because he looks like the Robert Irvine from Dinner Impossible, which I love that show. But no, I just liked him. But then, I actually started liking Tennant towards the end there too, and I was kind of sad to see him go.
Tennant was my favorite.
And I'm really
Yeah, me
sad to
too.
see him go, because especially how he didn't want to go either. And
His last line was like, "I don't want to go," and I was
yeah,
like,
it's so
"Oh
sad.
my gosh,
I
give
was
me a
just like-
tissue."
Yeah.
It was pretty sad.
Oh.
I know.
So
I
bad.
need a hug.
And then Rose leaving, that was sad too.
Okay. Now
It was just me, or did she have just an amazingly large
with
teeth?
the colored
that was-
the colored bundled, and then we have to put blockers.
Isn't it amazing that we're like having a podcast right now and there's two whole conversations going on top of each other?
Ours is a
One of
way
them
better
is a-
conversation.
It is
Minecraft.
really.
But it's the
What
better
is
conversation.
this green? Okay, so I'm gonna go make a green one. Can I recolored colored cable, or
Yes,
do I have to?
use the white ones in the chest.
So is this chicken
So
or fish that I'm eating?
Explain colored cable to me? That's a good idea.
Okay.
Um,
Can I? while you
Yeah.
go do that? Okay, so with red power, you need to make I can't remember what it's called. Red
alloy.
ore, red alloy
Red
bars, which you need an alloy furnace for, which is basically bricks instead of cobblestone making a furnace.
Okay.
So what you do is you put in 4 pieces of redstone and 1 piece of iron, and then you let it do its thing, and it'll get you a red alloy bar. Now you put 3 of those in a row, and you can get red wire, which is essentially equivalent to redstone, except it goes up walls, around corners, wraps around blocks. Basically, you can put it on any surface of a block.
Goes downstairs without any cares.
She doesn't
Slinky,
stare as well.
slinky.
But yeah, same idea.
But does it still just act just like redstone?
Correct. Now
Okay.
there is insulated wire, or colored wire, which
Whoa, you can't say that.
It's African American wire. Get it right.
oh jeez, which is the same idea, except it has insulation on it, so it'll only interact with the same color. So you can run 2 lines side by side, and as long as they're not the same color, they won't talk to each other.
Oh,
That's kind of racist.
it is a little racist.
Now there is such a thing called bundled cable. Yeah, I think that's the proper name.
Yes.
Yeah, and that runs multiple lines down the same cable. So you can interface with this cable via colored wire, and then it will talk to every other same colored wire that's connected to the cable along the whole chain, but nothing else. And you can run multiple colors down one cable. So I could hook up red, white, and blue wires to the cable, and
the
then
American cable.
and then have red, white, and blue cables kind of 40 blocks down connected to it, and turn on any combination on the one end, and that combination will be reflected on the output of the other end. It kind of multiplexes further in the fact that you can then color bundled cable, so you can have multiple trunk lines not interacting with each other. And then one of my favorite things is jacketed cable and jacketed wire, which is basically standalone redstone. It doesn't need to touch any block. It's a block on its own, so you can run it up in the middle of it, kind of midair, without having to have anything interact with it. If you come to where I am in the court, oh, you can't see. Well, Creamy's here. This is jacketed.
Hey, look! It kind of looks like
jacketed
Google cable.
I have jacketed it with this netherrack. There we go.
Yeah.
So
Where are you? You're in the courtyard?
Yeah, it takes on the texture of whatever you jacketed it with. So this is you can see the cable design on that opening. If it's straight wire, then it's just red, or dull red for off state, bright red for an on state. Actually, if you follow me to the basement,
And we're
Scott
walking.
has set up. I'm running a little too fast, I know, but Scott is about to set up not a demonstration, but an apparatus that uses it. We go past the warp core, down the far corridor.
The warp
The
core.
warp core?
Yeah, I love that.
I'm
telling you, he needs to
give
get it to do the
commentary on
lights,
that,
the stringing lights.
I will, but it would make it huge and wild and crazy, and I was waiting for Hunter to come back to the world living, because he's been indisposed with school stuff.
So this multicolored out the end of the
The end?
netherrack is the cable.
Oot the end.
And then you can see 2 colored wires here, and then red wire is the thin red stuff.
And that's unshielded wire, so it'll crosstalk if you don't do something.
Yeah,
Which I'm about to do.
Unshielded. Oh, are you activating it?
No. See? I'm putting a one of the
Where are you? Oh,
the block controls so I can make it so the redstone wire won't crosstalk. Now I need another cable that I don't have on me.
yeah. So uninsulated wire talks to every insulated wire, and every insulated wire can talk to the cable, but cable doesn't talk to uninsulated wire.
Mm.
And in a
And
moment, you'll see jacketed cable that doesn't have, or jacketed wire instead of
Hmm.
cable. So it's only one.
So how do you designate it to do which color?
So,
Because
so
I don't see it.
You need to use dyes to color the wire.
Okay.
So the design for uninsulated wire versus insulated wire is slightly different. Uninsulated wire is just 3 alloys in a row, and that produces 6 or 12.
Some enormous amount.
Does it not follow the redstone limitations?
No, it does not.
It still has a limitation, but it is not as not as limiting as just redstone dust.
Is there? I didn't think there was a distance limitation.
How do I get?
What do you need?
I need another redstone.
So that is jacketed wire that Scott is running. As you'll notice at the end, it is just the red face. It's not that multicolored face.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
you
the
have
standalone version.
Unshielded wire.
No, I don't.
I have a spider's eyeball.
That's nice.
So what are you doing with this?
Powering the machine above.
I'm separating the controls to each of the machines to my garden. So where you see that the red nether rack, that's going to the tree farm, and then the gray cable is going to the rubber farm. And I'm going to bring it all back inside, so I'll have a switch for each one of the 6 gardens in here. One for the wheat farm, one for the rubber farm, one for the tree farm, one for the melon farm, one for the pumpkin farm, and one for the cactus farm. So I don't want to leave them on all the time because I'll just end up with more crap than I know what to do with, but I would like to have them. So, I'm out of
extreme
cactus.
zoom.
Throw
Press
the switch.
control once.
He should have moved it to
Zoom
alt.
right into your face.
Control is the only way to jump with the
Super jump.
super jump, so we moved it to alt.
Oh, well, I like it in still control because then you get to see where you're going to jump to.
You jump and see where you're jumping to, and it's wild and crazy.
I just moved mine to the opposite control because it distinguishes between right control and left control.
Crap. Is
So-
it 2 redstone per alloy to make
What
2
do you guys
iron?
think the chances
There
are
should
of
be alloy in the chest.
Tennant lighting the torch at the 2012 Olympics?
There's lots of alloy in here,
Of
Scott.
who?
For David Tennant lighting the torch of the 2012 Olympics for continuity.
Why would that be continuity?
Because in one episode he lights the torch in the 2012 Olympics. I think it'd be awesome.
I think the first episode with Donna
I think
after
maybe.
they're introduced to Donna,
No, but it's...
or was it the special?
No, it wasn't special.
It wasn't a special, but I know it's the one with the kid coloring.
Yeah, the one that draws the people.
Would draw the people and absorb them into the... Who is writing to me?
It's Brian.
People.
He wants to know.
Oh, we are at 53 minutes, so we're coming close to an hour.
Okay.
Well, it
The
doesn't
reason
matter.
we have a back channel. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It pops up right on the screen I'm recording on. So
How do you do this?
How do you do what?
Very
okay.
carefully.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Meow, meow,
Ding,
meow,
ding,
meow.
ding, ding, ding.
Oh my gosh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Please don't. People are going to come after you and kill you. See? They're all little... Well, no, Creamy's picked them all up.
So they're all in like little quarter bricks?
Yeah, they're red power. Is it red power, Hunter?
Correct.
Red power allows you to cut bricks into... Can you throw some at Mint, Creamy? Allows you to cut bricks into sections, so you can half them and get vertical slabs, but you can place them any which way you want to, and then you can half the vertical slabs again and start getting covers and smaller thicknesses, or you can half the slab and get pillars and actually make pillars with little crown molding edges, or you can half that again and make smaller cubes.
Side note, the pillars don't actually have the crown molding edges. They're just to distinguish between quarter stacks and the pillars, because the pillars you can place in the middle of the block. The quarter blocks you can only place on the corners.
Are we gonna fix the tile that Hunter did such a wonderful job finishing up for me? Or just stand there and look at it?
Stand there and look at it.
I think we're looking at it's pretty interesting.
All
yeah,
right.
that sounds like a good idea.
Whatever. I'm gonna go back upstairs and
You failed.
swap.
Well, I guess you could do it that way. I wouldn't do it that way. But
I'll fix it.
I definitely wouldn't do it that way.
F it. We're doing it live. I'll fix it later.
I don't know. I've never done it before. I'm so confused.
When you see the block that shows up when you do it,
Yeah.
where it pretends that's where you're gonna stick it if you do this. Stone brick, stone jacket. I want.
Yeah, I don't have my tools, so otherwise I'd fix it. But you broke it.
I don't have any more pieces.
I know. The one floating, and then the one you put down wrong.
I'll come back and
If you
fix
break
it.
it, they'll just disappear.
If you break it, they will come. Most likely, it'll be me and my wrath and fury, and my high-pitched, creamy voice. Creamy.
It's better than my nasal mint voice. Hey, everybody.
That's a jerk.
So, Searing, do you want
Jerk
to?
knobbing.
Do you want to do the credits? Do you have the credits? Do you know where the credits are?
I actually do have them open.
Oh my
Scroll.
god.
He's prepared.
Okay.
Have him in WoW.
Excellent.
For a good Minecraft server host, try Kerplunk Gaming at www.minecraftgsp.com. I think that was 3 W's, but I'm not sure. Follow us at Continuum
www.
People around
Check out
here
our
call me
website.
W.
I'm trying to outro here.
Well, try harder.
Check out our website and sign up to build. Continuum.minecraftgsp.com.
And
That's also our
donate.
server address. Yes, donate.
We need money bad, and this is no joke.
We got a picture of me hugging my computer.
Sure, we'll send you a picture of him hugging your computer.
No, not
He
your
will
computer, my-
fist pump on your dog. But no, this is no joke. We really do need some donations, to keep their server up and running.
If you have questions or comments, or you just want to chat with me, you can email us at mc.continuum@gmail.com. And I think everyone here has a Twitter, maybe Scott. So let's just throw it around. Nick.
Maybe, Scott. Really?
At Creamy Grandpa.
And Brian.
Mint condition. I still haven't gotten around to changing it yet.
Are you really?
You're a
I'm
black
thinking-
guy?
What were you going to change it to?
I don't know. I'm still trying to get a hold
are
of
you
their
able to
public
change-
relations and seeing if they want it.
Oh, like they're going to sell it to you? Seriously?
I doubt they'd sell it to me, but, whatever.
Or buy it? from
Maybe they'll
me?
give me backstage tickets to something I can sell them on eBay.
And then all your like friends are going to be like, why are they talking about rap all the time? What is Mint doing?
They're not really rap. It's more R&B.
Okay,
which
but
is
still,
too-
something you wouldn't talk about.
And Scott, do you actually have a Twitter?
He does.
I do have a Twitter, but you have to watch the podcast to find out what it is.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hunter.
Hunter?
No.
Yes. No.
It's at
Snap.
A.
A?
Hey.
I have
You
one.
should have a Twitter, Hunter, just because if you don't, Creamy will make one for you.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
have you randomly follow people.
And you can follow Tony at A Mountainside. A_. Mountainside.
You can follow me at Searing Might. And so, I guess that's all we have to say for today. Am I correct?
No, I've
Is there
got
any
more
way
to say.
Make the jetpack actually go higher than 83 blocks?
No,
Why?
because I said so.
The jetpack hates you. There is, but you can't use an electric jetpack. You have to
You-
use the fuel
You need
jetpack.
to unlock the secret code, and then yeah.
And then
Ignore him.
time.
Up, down,
All
right,
right.
left,
All
right,
right.
left.
Up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
All right.
Contra code. All right.
All right.
I'm still waiting for Searing's sign off.
Hasta mañana.
Ah. And see ya. Let's see if it actually
Fading.
stops.
Fading.